In this guide, we'll walk through the materials section in Trades panel and show you how to plan, manage, and track materials across your jobs. You'll see how the Material Planner gives you a clear forward view of what's needed and when, how to manage quote requests and purchase orders, and how stock levels are kept accurate as materials move in and out of jobs. To get started, head to Materials from the main menu. The Materials section is split into 4 areas: Material Planner, Quote Requests, Purchase Orders, and Stock. The Quote Requests and Purchase Orders tabs keep all of your documents in one place, ready for review when needed. We'll start by looking at the Material Planner. From the default planner view, you'll see all materials required across all jobs shown against the exact dates they're needed. This gives you a clear, forward-looking view of upcoming material requirements, helping you stay organised and avoid delays on site. You can scroll along the planner until there are no materials present. When this happens, an arrow will appear on the left of the screen. Clicking this will return you to the present date. At the top of the planner, you'll see the total quantity of materials required for the date range you're currently viewing. You'll also see totals for overdue, no date, on track, and delivered. Clicking any of these will filter the planner to show only the relevant materials, depending on which one you select. To adjust the date range, use the magnify icons on the right to zoom in or out. As you change the date range, the total quantity updates automatically to reflect what's needed for that period. Below this, you'll find filtering options. You can filter by job to focus on a specific project, as well as by allocation and delivery status. Beneath the filters, there's a color guide. The Material Planner uses color-coded text, alert icons, and timeline diamond markers to make delayed or unscheduled materials instantly visible. You can see how many days remain until delivery, how late an item is, or whether work has already started without materials arriving. Diamond markers on the timeline show expected and actual delivery dates, including split deliveries, without cluttering the view. To manage a material, click on its name. This opens a list showing all materials used across the items within that job. At the top of this page, you'll also see 3 buttons: Quote Requests, Purchase Orders, and Purchase Invoices. Each button shows 2 totals. Using Quote Request as an example, the first number shows how many materials from this job have already been included in a quote request. The second number shows the total number of materials required for the job overall. Clicking the button opens a drop-down listing all quote requests related to this job. Selecting any of these takes you directly to the quote request they belong to. The same applies to purchase orders and purchase invoices, giving you quick access to where each material is currently being managed. Use the arrow to expand the relevant job item to find the material you're looking for, then select one or more materials by ticking the box next to them. Once selected, 3 options appear: Create Quote Request, Create Purchase Order, or Allocate from Stock. Let's start with creating a quote request. Select Create Quote Request, choose the supplier or suppliers you want to send it to, and click Create. The quote request opens, where you can download the PDF and send it to your suppliers. If you've sent the request to multiple suppliers, you can compare their prices side by side to identify the best option. Once pricing is received, enter the prices into the quote request and click Save. You can then either select a supplier by ticking the box and convert the quote into a purchase order, or return to the Materials Management view by going back to the planner, selecting the material again, clicking Manage, and creating a purchase order from there. Within a purchase order, review the quantities, enter unit prices if required, and set a requested delivery date. If the line item already has an anticipated or scheduled due date, you can click this to pre-fill the requested delivery date. You can also update the delivery status once materials arrive. The purchase order can then be downloaded as a PDF and sent off to your supplier. At this point, the purchase order has been successfully created. Once the materials are delivered, you can revisit this page and update the delivery status, which will update the delivery marker on the overview. Now let's look at allocating materials from stock. Head back to the Materials Management view, select the materials you need, and choose Allocate from stock. This deducts the required quantity from your stock levels, helping you maintain accurate stock counts and avoid running low unexpectedly. A pop-up appears where you can enter the quantity to allocate. Once confirmed, the system updates automatically. Any overordered materials for a job can be allocated to stock from the Add Delivery dialog. Finally, let's look at the Stock tab. At the top of this page, you'll see a summary showing your total stock quantity, total stock value, low stock items, and any price alerts. This provides a quick overview of your current stock position and highlights where action may be needed. Below this are 3 tabs: Stock Levels, Movement History, and Allocations. Start with Stock Levels. Here, you'll see each stock material, including the quantity held, minimum stock level, unit cost, sell price, and current status. To set a minimum stock level, simply press the Manage Material preset button and adjust the mine stock level for that material. For a full walkthrough of presets, refer to the dedicated presets guide. You can also filter the list to show stocked items only or warnings only, and use the search bar to find specific materials. To make changes, click Edit on the relevant material line. Next, open the Movement History tab. This shows a complete log of stock movements, including when materials were delivered, allocated, or moved in or out of stock. You'll see the date, materials involved, movement type, and quantity, providing a clear audit trail. Finally, open the Allocations tab. This shows all materials allocated from stock, along with the date, quantity, allocation type, and where they were allocated. This helps you understand exactly where your stock has gone and ensures your stock levels remain accurate. And that's how to plan, manage, and track materials using the Materials section in Trades panel. For more tutorials and step-by-step walkthroughs, head to the Quick Start Guides section in the navigation bar.